The European Union's leadership has proved divisive after European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen was described as weak. Leaders in Brussels have come under international scrutiny after last week's controversy over coronavirus vaccines. The EU faced off with pharmaceutical company AstraZeneca after it warned it would only be able to deliver a quarter of vaccines originally agreed. The company meanwhile reassured the UK that it would fulfill its contract. Brussels chief von der Leyen then argued it was crystal clear that the contract required AstraZeneca to deliver doses produced in the UK to the EU to make up for a shortfall in orders. The EU then threatened to override the Northern Ireland Protocol, part of the Brexit trade deal with the UK, in order to have the delivery of jabs into the nation. Following widespread condemnation, the EU backed down, but the fiasco was a humiliating episode for Ms. von der Leyen and her colleagues. In fact, the European Commission President has been under pressure since the very start of her tenure, as her appointment proved extremely divisive in the bloc. Before taking on the role, Ms. von der Leyen had served as deputy leader for Angela Merkel's Christian Democratic Union in Germany. She was also German defense minister not long before this, but her perceived failures in the role left many questioning her credentials to lead the EU. During the selection process, high-profile figures from across the political spectrum in Berlin warned against her appointment. The former leader of the Social Democrats, Martin Schulz, described Ms. von der Leyen as the government's weakest minister. Sigmar Gabriel, a former vice-chancellor from the same party, called her nomination an unprecedented act of political trickery. The German Greens said the nomination of the Merkel ally was an old-school backroom deal, while the right-of-center Free Democrats said she was not the best candidate. Manfred Weber, another high-profile figure from Ms. Merkel's party, said the nomination of Ms. von der Leyen was a sad day for European democracy. Süddeutsche Zeitung, a German newspaper, said she will be unable to cope with the Commission presidency. Much of the criticism also centered around the voting system used. The EU had abandoned the Spitzenkandidaten system, giving the political group with the most seats in the European Parliament a nomination and mandate to lead the Commission.